And hello, Roller Derby, wherever you may be, whether you are in the UK or if you're in America. And it is 7 a.m. in East in America. It is 4 a.m. Pacific in the West. So if you have been at an after party for Derby in Seattle or Los Angeles and just came home to watch more Derby, welcome. We're here the second day of the Anarchy in the UK, the first WFPBA-sanctioned Eastern tournament. Right now we're seeing London versus Charm City, and Charm City is being introduced. They're playing their second game of the weekend. They'll be playing again tomorrow, again after this, in their final game against Montreal. Charm City roster is number 2, Tip. Number 6, Dolly Rocket. Number 9mm, Clitty Clitty Bang Bang. Number 26, Just Carol. Number 34, Lady Kaboom. Number 86, Zamboni Tony. Number 100, Captain Rosie the Rider. 101, Corella Deville. 116, Reckless Endangerment. 415, Holly Go Hardly. 666, Destiny. Number 747, Joy Collision. 1618, I Am Pain. And 3636, Terrorizer. Terrorizer and Zamboni Tony did not play yesterday, and they're in today for Holding Grudges and Xena Paradox, who are off the roster for today. Of course, yesterday, Charm City beat Steel City 186 to 122. Charm was actually behind for the first 28 minutes of the game. Didn't pull away until the last 7 minutes. And as we just said, they'll play the final game against Montreal, 7 p.m. UK. Looks like Charm's about done with their intro now. They are being bench coached by Virginia Slim. Used to be a referee for Charm and is now working as their bench coach. It's actually a teammate of mine and my captain on the Harbor City Homicide. Men's team from Baltimore. You can see the classic Maryland flag. If you're ever wondering what those Charm City helmets are, the very unique red, yellow, white flag there. You can see right now, perhaps Just Carol and Rosie the Rider holding up that flag for the skaters to go under. If you're wondering who I am, my name is Justice Feelgood Marshall. I'm being joined here by...
Hello, this is Bette Noir from London Rollergirls, except with an American accent.
If I'm not mistaken, you have a long history with the London Rollergirls.
Yes, I do, yes. Well, I moved here about 4 years ago, but I actually helped start the London Rollergirls the year before that when I was still skating in LA. Because how can you move to another country if you can't play roller derby, right?
That would be ridiculous.
And here I am. I think the audience here can appreciate the Maryland flag there because it looks like some kind of royal standard.
Yeah, it does. So it looks like the Charm City intro is about wrapping up. The other bench coach, by the way, for Charm City is Blind Banshee. You might be able to see on the very left of your screen there, a slim on the right side. And as soon as I say that, they take the camera away from where I'm talking about.
And now we are getting ready to introduce London Brawling, London Rollergirls All-Star Travel Team. Wearing the pink today. Always a favorite. Just going to wait for them to start so you can see who's who. And here comes London Calling by the Clash. Always gets my blood pumped. Skating for London Brawling today, number ICU2, Ina Flash. Number 04, Fox Sake. Team captain, number 9, Kamikaze Kitten. Number 17, Skyrocket. Number 13, Stephanie Maney. Number 21, the Bowmanator. B52, Axis of Yvonne. 68, Vegablonde. Co-captain number 85, Poison Arrow. 357, Raw Heidi. Number 410, Missile Elliott. 900, Ninjet. 931, The Bexorcist. And 1984, Grievous Bodily Charm, also known as the booty on the poster. The famous booty. And they are being coached today by Ballistic Whistle, who used to be the head referee of London Rollergirls and has stepped down from that role to devote himself to bench coaching London Brawling. And lineups are also being helped by Silky Briefs. London lost yesterday in their first game, 57 to 137. Montreal winning. Had a rough first half. First time that London Brawling has ever played a whipped at a sanctioned bout, and the first time that they've won other than the 1-point loss to the Philly home team last April, the Filthy Britches. So that was a new experience for London. But you know, you can't get better unless you lose. So I think they enjoyed it nevertheless.
Yeah, they had a very good second half yesterday against Montreal. They came out looking a little flat, and we're down 65 points after the first half. They only lost the second half by 15. So definitely learned a lot from the first half hour. Let's see if they're able to put it into motion here against Charm and at the end of the day, Steel City.
Yeah, I'm going to be interested to see how they adapt from what they learned yesterday. I mean, that's the key with London Brawling, is that there's a lot of talent and a lot of hard work there, but you know, if you don't play a game for a year, how much better can you get?
Right. And we were saying right now, of course, London trying to qualify for Eastern Regionals to be held, oddly enough, in Baltimore, who are their opponents right now.
I'm going.
Pretty much with any win today, London would probably guarantee themselves going to regionals, and staying close to them would probably do the same. Like we talked about, they lost to Montreal by 80 overall. Montreal has been really killing some other teams in the East, so that outcome in and of itself might be enough to get to regionals, but they can guarantee it with a win or a very close game today.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully they'll do a little better than that first half yesterday today and in one of these games. You know, I think a respectable showing is all that they're looking for at this point, really, and anything more than that is a bonus. It's really hard for London to be. I mean, it's great that we're in whipped it up, but it's really hard to be in the Eastern region because it costs us a lot of money to play other teams. So, you know, that's why we did the tournament, because we got 3 games in one weekend. Yeah,
this has actually been a really well-constructed tournament in that each team plays twice one day and once the other.
Yeah.
And there's been a break. There was a break between game 2 and 3 yesterday, and a break between games 1 and 2 today, so that no team has to play directly back-to-back games.
Exactly.
Although Charm City actually was one of the teams that had pioneered playing the same roster twice in one event back in 2009. They had a lot of games where they were playing 2 All-Stars back-to-back. They had one game where they played Gospel and Pikes Peak back-to-back, which was insane. Because why would you want to play anybody immediately after playing Gospel? But so
no, we all looked at that and went, "Wow, great idea! Fitness, man. Think about it. You know, let's all move to Denver and we'll have the most amazing lungs." All right, we're lining up for the first jam here. Team captain Kamikaze Kitten, number 9, jamming for London Brawling.
And for Charm City, it looks like
Cruella.
I believe that's just Carol. It's hard for me to tell from this angle.
I think. Look at the skirt.
Oh, it's Cruella DeVille.
It's got to be Cruella.
Yes, unique skirts.
Dalmatian skirts.
Very slow start off the line here. Holly go hardly a pivot for Charm City. Erwin finally gets past the line.
Grievous pivoting for London. Cammy taking the outside. Ooh, and getting stopped by Joy Collision there.
Cruella tries to take the outside on the straightaway. 2 to be, but I think she might be being sent out.
Poison Arrow knocking her inside outside. Oh, she slides right through the inside of Poison Arrow, and she is the lead jammer for Charm.
Back to the pack. Kamikaze Kitten. Zamboni Tony is taken off of Kitten by Grievous Bodily Charm. Still stuck. Now the back-to-back again. Cruella DeVille is approaching for her first scoring pass.
Oh, right!
Right up the inside. No one looking at her. Everyone was trying to free come up with the Kitten. And now Kitten has to go to defense. Unable to do so. Cruella now is knocked out of bounds, and Grievous Bodily Charm runs back to try and force the cut. Just joining us, Charm City is in black, London is in pink.
Not a lot of blockers in pink at the front of the pack there, and Cruella is just behind. So, there she goes again.
10-0 so far for Charm. Kamikaze Kitten trying to deal with Zamboni Tony in the back of the pack here. Very slow, grinding work here by Charm City, but finally, out is Kamikaze Kitten.
Home crowd goes wild.
Cruella trying to finish off what would probably be a 14-0 if you can get to the pack here before Kamikaze Kitten returns. Cruella will call it early with 3, I believe. Yeah, so 13-0 opening jam by Charm City.
I think one of the things that's interesting about watching London play these top caliber teams is that They're probably not used to jammers coming around so fast. So they're not switching from the offense to defense and back and forth very quickly. All right, we've got Vega Blonde lining up to jam for London Brawling.
For Charm City, that is Lady Kaboom.
Sorry, we can't see the backs of the...
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah, Lady Kaboom, number 34, sliding up the inside line there.
Lady Kaboom, not a very flashy jammer, but very, very reliable and strong physically jammer.
Oh, it looks like Vega Blonde is coming out first. Looking for the call. I don't think she got no lead for Vega Blonde.
So being signaled for a minor cut, so Kaboom can still get lead. One to beat, gets it, and no lead jammer. We'll go to full 2 minutes here.
All right. Lady Kaboom about a half a lap back of Vega Blonde. Whoa, Vega Blonde sliding through the inside. Oh, she does get knocked down, though. Stephanie Maney looking to stop Lady Kaboom there. Alone at the front of the pack, now getting a little help from Skyrocket. Lady Kaboom goes down on her knees, back up quickly. Vega Blonde at the back of that pack behind 4 charm blockers. She's not going to have an easy time there. She's not going to get much help from her blockers right now because they are trying to stop Lady Kaboom up at the front. 4 pink up front, 4 black at the back.
Now it's Rose the Rider and Reckless Endangerment are that 2-wall on the back, working on Vagabond. Vagabond trying to wait for the right moment to bust through.
She's really waiting, isn't she? She's like, look at these guys. Oh, there she goes.
Around the outside,
look at that.
One to beat is Dolly Rocket, a tough one-on-one blocker.
Oh, knocked to the inside.
Dolly forces her out and stops the runner back in. The jam ends on time.
4 points for London, 2 points for Charm.
So London gets the better part of that jam.
Jamming for the first time for London today, it's 04 Fox Sake, one of my favorite derby names.
An excellent derby name.
Every time she does PR, she has to cover her name. Can't see who the Charm jammer is.
And neither can I.
Well, if you don't know, I don't feel bad.
That's Ochit.
Yeah, Ochit.
Hard to pronounce her name.
Ochit and Fox Sake jamming together. Stephanie Maney knocking Ochit there to the outside. Oh, it doesn't quite work. Ninjet and Poison Arrow going to try and hold her back at the front.
Nice job
Knocked
by
to the
Poison
inside.
Arrow there.
Yeah.
Takes her down.
Fox is in the box. Oh, I didn't even notice.
So this is going to be a lead jam call for Ochit, who will keep it going as she is on a power jam right now.
And number 13, Stephanie Maney going to the box for London. They don't want Stephanie in the box. She is one of their best blockers.
Here comes Ochit up the inside. Oh, unseen! Ninja looking the wrong way.
Yeah.
And Ochit is going to be untouched for 5 easy points.
Gotta look over that inside shoulder, don't you? Here she comes again.
Oh, nice job to stay in bounds, but this time runs on the back of Ninja.
They're going to have to let her go, aren't they?
Float to 20 feet. And another 10 points total right now for Ochit.
London going to have a hard time in this game if Charm gets a lot of power jams.
Trying to go one more time. And as the London blocker goes to the box, once again, they have to let her go on 20 feet.
That's Axis of Yvonne going to the box. Foxake is standing, and she is out now. So we have a pink jammer back on the track.
Remember, two blockers for London in the box, none for Charm.
Charm have noticed Fox. Oh! Major hit, flying. Fox goes flying to the outside. Not sure who that was, who hit her.
I believe
it was Terrorizer.
Yeah, that was a big, big hit. Oh, and Joy Collection puts her on the floor on the out of bounds as well.
She's got to go back.
And Ochit, once again, however, Poison Arrow is going to nail her, takes her down, and ends Ochit's run. But that's still going to be
That was a big run.
Points, yeah.
4-34. Only about 7 minutes in, and Charm is already up 30 points. I think London's putting in a good fight. It's just not quite coming together. They look a little calmer than they did yesterday morning, though.
After three jams so far, Charm has opened up a 30-point lead. This is Clitty Bang Bang for Charm City.
Versus Kamikaze for London. Kamikaze stuck again. Oh, Clitty getting through easy. Ina Flash going to try and knock her down. Not going to make it.
Tried to go for a dead leg attempt there and missed, so Clitty's out with the lead.
And they're probably going to try and help Cammie through. She is through, but here comes Clitty Clitty Bang Bang right at the back.
Ryan Payne talked about chasing, but slows down.
Making room for her. Ninjette and Ina Flash going to try and hold her back on the front there. Ninjette knocks her to the inside. Or sorry, that was Ina Flash knocking her to the inside, and Bexorcist is helping her there.
Virginia Slim asking for the call, but I don't think that she got it in time. That's going to be a 4-4.
Nice job.
Clitty Clitty Bang Bang just didn't see the signal in time, and that made space for Kitten to come through and get through in the fourth whistle. So tie jam there, 4-4.
And it looks like we have Cruella jamming for Charm again versus Vagabond for London. Full pack for London. And we've got Dolly Rocket in the sin bin for Charm. Slow start off the line for the pack.
10 seconds into the jam and no jammers. Oh, and down goes Axis of Eva.
Yeah, and out she goes, I think. Oh, no, maybe it was a minor. Skyrocket! Oh, sorry, that was Vagabond right through the pack. Lead jammer for London Brawling.
Lady Blue missed the block there, and after that block was missed, it was nothing but open the road for Vagabond.
Stephanie Maney doing her best to keep Cruella knocking to the inside there.
Crowd's warming up now as they see a big opportunity here for London.
Vagabond's going to have to get past Joy Collision.
That's a tough one to beat.
Yeah.
And
she does it.
5 points so far for London in this jam, as Cruella de Vil is still stuck in that pack.
First pass for Cruella still.
Finally gets through on 20 feet, but there's going to be a chance here for 4 more as Vagabond comes back of the pack. Oh, and a beautiful dodge! I believe we just saw Joy Collision get faked off her feet. You don't see that too often. 9-0 for London.
London definitely got a fighting look in their eye already for this game. All right, Fox 8 going to give it another shot. Jamming for London. Fox actually didn't play much in the second half yesterday. She had quite a few trips to the box when she was jamming, so I think they were a little worried that she wasn't quite working with Montreal.
Once again, this is Ochit for Charm City in the Battle of Jammers, whose name you can't mispronounce. And Ochit trying to go up the inside. Oh, sorry. She fakes to the inside, goes to the outside, and gets trapped there.
Ina Flash is there with a shoulder. Reva Spottily Charm knocking her. Oh, she does make it out. Ochit is lead jammer. Fox 6 trying to get past all 4 Charm blockers.
Goes up the inside after a hit from I Am Pain. Ochit is now coming around, approaching for her first scoring pass.
And the pack is really slowed down. Bexorcist trying to knock her out with her booty there. It doesn't quite work. Ochit is through. 5-point grand slam for Charm.
Ina Flash is 1 second too late looking at Ochit there. And here comes Ochit again for a possible lap here.
Oh! Fox takes a trip off somebody there.
I think she was trying to distract the Charm City blockers with her hands and end up hitting her own blocker there. Ochit is through again. 5 more. 10-point jam so far for Ochit. Fox trying to find a way through. I Am Pain pulls up right to the corner, but is unable to stop from getting through. However, Ochit here with the chance to finish off with it could be a 14-0 if she can make this pass clean. However, she may need to call it earlier as Fox is entering for points. Ochit doesn't see her.
No, I don't think Charm sees her. There she goes.
Oh, for the second time in a row, London is able to get points by a Charm jammer failing to call.
I'm not sure Ochit has actually scored on this pass either. Oh, there she is. She scored now.
And here comes Fox, and at this point, Charm needs to be calling. You can see Charm's bench is gesturing to her. Call it, call it. Finally,
there she goes.
She goes. She adds 2 more points to that run so far, so I think that's going to be a 12-4, if I'm not mistaken, for Charm City overall.
Sneaky pass for Fox's sake there.
Timeout called by London. We want to take this chance to thank the sponsors who got us out here. Fast Girl Skates is the reason that me and Mercedes were able to come in here and help cover this. When you are purchasing your new Antics, which we'll talk about in a moment, make sure to have Fast Girl Skates heat mold them for you for a better fit, more comfort, and functionality. There's no charge if you drop with Fast Girl Skates at fastgirlskates.com. And those Antics, if you happen to have seen Quadzilla's new skate boot, that's what they are, the Antic skate boots. Try them on, experience the feel of cutting-edge design, passion, and performance. Antic skate boots define your sport.
We love Jenny from Fast Girl.
Yeah, we have a couple of Fast Girl skaters or plays out right now. And I believe also in Japan, if my copy is correct, we have some Fast-Score University skaters out there in Okinawa, Japan, hosting a tournament clinic. For information on hosting a Fast-Score University trading event in your area, check out fastgirlu.com. And finally, last but not least, Adam Wheels. Adam now with the Juke Wheel Track Derby. The Juke 2.0 allows the skater to maneuver, speed up, and slow down much easier. They also allow for quicker hockey stops and faster recovery. Try some today from AdamWheels.com. So new score is Charm 49, London 21. Charm right now in the black, London in pink. With the jammers for Charm City is Clitty Clitty Bang Bang.
And for London, it's team captain again, Kamikaze Kitten.
No one in the box for either team, so full packs right now.
Yep. And once again, slow. Stephanie Maney waiting at the back, going to try and get Clitty. But here comes Joy Collision to try and stop her.
Oh, you see, Joy Collision held on to Clitty to keep her from going out of bounds after that hit from Amy. That was pretty nice.
Stephanie goes right up to the front. She's like, I want another try at that one.
Clitty being held back by a lone pivot right now.
Cammy knocked to the inside by Joy, has to step back and come back in.
Finally, Clitty has one to beat, gets around Stephanie Amy, lead jammer, Clitty Clitty Bang Bang of Charm City. Both are trying to tell his pack to start skating. As Kamikaze Kitten gets spun around, and while doing so, Clitty's around the outside. Looks like Kitten's trying to find space to go in Joy Collision.
Oh, there she got on the inside there. She is out of the pack, but Clitty is coming back for another scoring pass. She just got 5 on that one.
And entering for possibly 4 more. Trying to go around the outside. Cuts inside, 1 to beat, gets through. That's, I think, all 4. I'm sorry, just 3. So an 8-0 run for Charm. And I can totally see what was going on with Kamikaze Kitten. It is really frustrating when you're at the back of the pack and Joy's the one in between you and the rest of the pack. I started as a referee in Charm City when I joined the Harm City Homicide team. A lot of times we would scrimmage against Charm City. So I can tell you personal experience. That sucks.
That's how I feel when I play with Stephanie Maney. Of course, I'm not Kamikaze Kitten, so that's why I'm here, not on the track.
Once again, full packs on the track. Jammer is Corlo DeVille for Charm City.
And Vagabond, once again, number 68 for London, who is knocked out by Rosie the Rider. Comes back in, tries to go the inside. Dolly Rocket is there.
Big hit from the Bexorcist takes down Corella, but she's right back up.
Ina Flash trying to knock her out there with Raw Heidi helping.
Nice job of Raw Heidi to basically close off that line.
Oh, Vagabond with a hop, skip, and a jump. She's through for lead jammer.
17 minutes left in the game right now. Score 57 for Charm, 21 for London as Corella still stuck in the pack. You can see
Raw Heidi knocked her out, but she was out of play, I believe.
It looks that way.
And Raw Heidi goes to the box for London. Vagabond comes through for a pass and calls it.
Rosie the Rider did not see her in time because you saw Rose shaking her head being like, dang it.
4 points for London on that one. It's going to be 25-57.
So London's actually already scored more in this half than they did in their first half against Montreal yesterday.
Yeah, they're definitely looking a little more seasoned already.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
London Brawling does not get a lot of games in Europe. Had one this year. It was London Brawling versus the UK All-Stars.
Jamming for Charm City's Lady Kaboom, one of the most experienced skaters on Charm, along with Rosie the Rider. She's one of the only 2 to play on the very first Charm City All-Star team.
And Fox Ake for London Brawling. Only 3 blockers in the pack for London Brawling. Oh, Stephanie does a little knockout, backs up.
And Power Jam Charm looks like a back block mage is being signaled for the London Jammer. Charm City's Lady Kaboom will now have about 1 minute and change to try and...
This is Fox's second trip to the box as a jammer.
1 to beat for Lady Kaboom, but goes out of bounds. Has to go back behind Skyrocket, I believe.
Axis of Yvonne majored out.
So once again, London having some box problems right now. They will have filled their box momentarily. Lead jammer does go to Lady Kaboom. Only 2 on the track here for London.
Trying to trap Stephanie Maney there. She is out. Skyrocket and Stephanie Maney going to try and keep themselves in front of that pack. I suppose if you want people to do it, these are the ones.
But London did a really good job yesterday against Montreal in taking over the front of the pack during power jams. However, that time they slowed down too long, and Charm was able to pick them off.
I think they should have just kept going there.
Kaboom has 5 points so far. Maybe about 40 seconds left in this power jam. one blocker standing for London.
Raw Heidi looking to come back in. And Fox Sake, the jammer for London, is now standing as well. I'm pretty sure the charm has seen her, though.
Stephanie Maney is going to go outside, take a boom to the outside, and still keeping her inside so far. So good job for London. Here comes Holly Go Hardly trying to break up that 2-wall. Holly Go Hardly wipes out. Kaboom will call the jam with 3. So that's an 8-0 for Charm. However, London's... I can't tell if they get the jam. Oh, they get the jammer back. Okay, so the power jam is over.
Yes. Kamikaze coming into jam for London, and CC Bang Bang once again for Charm. London has one blocker in the box, Axis of Yvonne, number 52. Everyone else is on the track.
So, Clitty Clitty Bang Bang Dance for Charm. Rose the Rider, Terrorizer, and Just Carol, and Ochit in the pack for Charm.
Poison Arrow, Ninjet, and Stephanie Maney for London. Axis of Yvonne standing in the box. CC Bang Bang trying to take the outside there.
The boxes are now empty. 4 on the track for 4 blockers on the track for each team.
Oh!
And she stayed in bounds. Amazing move by Clitty Bang Bang. Spun around and just barely kept those toe stops on the correct side of the infield.
I thought Poison had her, but nope. CC is wiry, man. She doesn't need much space.
And London's jam is going to be out. That is Vagabond, I believe. I'm sorry.
That's Cammy. Yeah.
However, Clitty's got a chance to score points here, but not too long as Kitten's coming in. This time, Charm notices in time. And it's going to go 2-0 for Charm.
I think London's happy with that.
Yes, absolutely. Right now, new score is 67 for Charm, 25 for London.
Vagabond lining up to jam for London, and Cruella for Charm.
Box is still empty, so full packs for each teams out here. We got a Dolly Rocket pivoting for Charm, Reckless Endangerment, Deafany, and somebody who's obscured by pink.
Somebody in a black shirt.
This is Zamboni Tony.
Ah, there you go.
Cruella around the outside, but a good wall of pink up there to slow her down again.
Cruella not having an easy time getting past Ina Flash and Raw Heidi and the Bexorcist. They're trying to slow her down. Oh, but she does look like she's going to get through.
And 24 out of play called on Raw Heidi, who's off to the box.
Oh.
And so is London's jammer, Vagabond, Power Jam for Charm City. Let's see if London can once again keep that front wall, but this time Charm's got a goat there. They're going to pull the 20-foot. And another blocker for London to the box. Really bad news for London here. 4-2 packs on a power jam for Cruella DeVille. And they've got a goat here.
They've got Skyrocket.
She fights her way out. Dolly Rocket takes her right back in, though. Now it's the Bexorcist one-on-one. And she goes out of bounds trying to force Cruella out.
So close.
So Cruella picks up 4. And
Pink staying at the back, going to try and stop her there. Skyrocket, the only pink blocker. No, and Cruella is past her. 5 points on that pass.
Really tough situation on the track right now for London. They don't have the numbers to really slow Cruella and Dolly Rocket out there in the pack. It's really deadly in the power jam situation as a blocker. Now this time it's, I believe, Zamboni Tony got a major for destroying the pack. Ballistic Whistle trying to let the reps know who scored what.
They don't agree with him. I don't know why.
That jam is going to make the new score at 81 for Charm, 25 for London.
Last few jams not going well for London. A lot of players in the box.
It's like a referee timeout has been called with 10 minutes and 52 seconds left in this first half. Once again, if you're just joining us, it's Charm City from Baltimore, Maryland in the black, London from, London. In the pink. You're watching coverage of the Anarchy in the UK, the very first ever WFTDA European tournament hosted by London right here.
We love firsts, it's all about the firsts. See Montreal over on the side of the track doing a little scouting.
They'll be playing Charm in about 2 or 3 hours from right now.
I think that's a game they've been looking forward to.
Yes.
They've got something to prove. I think the crowd here has really got behind Montreal.
Yes, absolutely.
They love the neon and the spandex.
Charm City currently the only team this weekend that still has a chance to go undefeated. Steel City and Montreal have both won one and lost one. In yesterday's results, Montreal beat London 137-87. Then Charm City beat Steel City 186-122. I'm sorry. And the final game, which was probably the best of the weekend so far, Steel City beat Montreal 144-121. About halfway through that game, Montreal put up a 70-5 run, but Steel City managed to come back anyway and take it over to win in the end.
That was an amazing game to watch. I think the momentum changed quite a bit when Ewan Wood Army went down with an injury.
Absolutely. One of Montreal's key jammers that was lost. But she is, I don't know if she'll be playing today, but she was definitely back on the Montreal bench before the game, so she's looking healthy.
She said she was going to be okay.
So still a power situation for Charm City.
With Ochit jamming. Stephanie Maney trying to hold her back solo style in front. Oh, Ochit goes to the box. I didn't see what she did.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. Waiting for the...
Access to Begon goes to the box too. Ina Flash standing.
Oh, it looks like the referee is signaling her that she's not in the box, I believe. You can see right there, she thinks she went to the box.
What's going to happen here?
The problem here, I think her jam referee was not making the actual signal to come back on the track. He was like, come here.
But
what he was saying.
They let Vega Blonde out because she sat down, so how does that work now?
I'm going to call that one a...
referee error.
a cluster problem.
Well, she's taking advantage of it anyway because Ochit is scoring and Vega Blonde is not.
5-0 so far.
Oh, Joy Collision knocking Vega Blonde to the outside.
And Vega Blonde will choose to take the cut there to get around Joy Collision. However, Joy's right back in front now. Meanwhile, Ochit is still narrowly scoring points. 5 more for Charm City right there.
Stephanie Maney going to the box for London.
Oh, an attempt at the apex jump. Almost landed it, but couldn't quite do it now. I Am Pain is the last line of defense, and through his Vagabond. Looking a little tired after that hard pass.
Oh! That was Skyrocket going for a hit on Ochit, and she just bounced right off her.
Ochit playing in her first season as a Charm City All-Star with transfer from Dutchman, having a pretty good game so far. She hasn't been that heavily used as a jammer. It looks like they're definitely putting out Ochit and Cruella DeVille more heavily than they were used yesterday.
It's probably a good chance to give them a little shot here.
Now, Charm City opening up a larger lead here. If I'm not mistaken, it was 57-25 at some point, but since then, Charm's been on a big run. I think we have a
timeout here. Not sure who called it. London definitely taking a chance for a little regroup, though.
This may be a referee timeout. They've called in the captains to talk about this, and this may be about the situation where we saw the jammer Vagabond released a little bit too early as Ochit was sent to the box incorrectly.
So what would they do here? Would they try and start the jam without Vagabond or without a jammer for London?
That's an excellent question.
Yeah.
That's why I'm a retired referee.
I don't think there's a rule that defines this scenario.
Yeah. Well, I know there definitely would be no extra penalty in Vagabond driving left as she was told to. The only question is whether or not they're going to have her serve the remainder of that penalty, which I think they may.
And how long would there be left on that penalty? Did they pay attention to that? I don't know. London men's trying to warm up the crowd a little.
I want to thank one more of our sponsors, Neon Skates. Support for Dino's coverage this weekend comes from Neon Skates, Eastern Canada's shiniest skate shop. If you've ever seen Montreal play, and you probably have, and if you haven't, just wait an hour. Georgia W. Tush, one of the founders of Montreal and one of the longtime captains, was the founder of Neon Skates. You can check them out at skateneon.com. And last but not least, at DNN, we're on a mission to fuel the growth of modern roller derby. You can find out more at derbynewsnetwork.com/mission. And you're watching viewer-supported, volunteer-powered Derby News Network. If you're enjoying this weekend's coverage, please consider making a contribution to support future DNN coverage, because it turns out there's a lot of roller derby.
I know for a fact that everyone in Europe would probably die without DNN because That's how we watch Derby.
That would be a real tragedy. If you don't want the entirety of Europe to die, please support DNN.
No, we're definitely very grateful that DNN came out to cover this tournament. We're happy to have you guys. And I'm sporting my DNN tote bag right here. So
Nice.
There's proof that we donate.
I'm very glad to be here. This is my first time overseas, and it's been a really good trip. I just finished being jet lagged after 3 days, so it's nice to actually have some brain waves here for the first time since I arrived here.
Amazing what 4 hours of sleep can do, eh?
Exactly.
Just want to point out that when you buy a vodka Red Bull in this country, they give you the whole can. This is a long referee chat.
Just passing 3 minutes right now, as you can see on the scoreboard now. Actually, one of my favorite additions to scoreboards is showing exactly how long timeout is.
Yeah.
So you know exactly how to complain about it.
We were saying yesterday, if it was like, as we say here, football, aka soccer for all you Americans, this would be stoppage time. We could add it on to the end of the game, you know?
Right. See Clitty Clitty Bang Bang waving through the crowd over there.
Feeling a little jealous of those VIP seats that we have in the audience here today.
Yeah, those are really awesome seats. They basically, I don't know how many there are, but it's just the whole curve or a whole turn full of beanbag chairs. People just hanging out.
With roller girl waitress service, too.
Yes. London is doing that all right.
I have to admit, I was sitting on a spare beanbag yesterday. Host-director privilege, I guess. But it was pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Next time we're charging more for those.
I think before doors opened yesterday, I was able to get about 7 minutes of sleep on one.
Excellent.
That was awesome. They're still talking it over right now. You see a ballistic whistle. Virginia Slim as the bench coaches for the respective teams. Rosie the Rider and Kamikaze Kitten are the captains. Rosie for Charm and Kamikaze Kitten for London.
And here comes Duncan Disorderly, the head ref, to tell them what's what.
So as the official DNN drinking rules go, this timeout is approaching 5 minutes, so get your shot ready.
We don't care what time it is over there, okay?
Exactly.
Come on.
Even more the reason. Just go take a shot at 7 a.m. Eastern time. The sun's probably not even up on the West Coast right now, so that's totally fine.
Yeah, they'll be like searching.
There's no shame in that.
They'll be like, Justin TV, I can't find the game. Where is it? Where is it?
And there it is, 5-minute timeout.
Oh!
Drink 'em up. And as if the referees knew, they put people to the track as soon as we pass 5 minutes. So in the end, Vagabond is back in the box. So it appears that in fact they will make her serve the rest of that penalty. Charm City starts on the knee to start the immediate jam.
We don't know how long she's going to be in the box, though. I don't have any idea how long she was meant to be there. CC Bang Bang easily through. Bexorcist tries to stop her, but not going to happen. Only 2 London blockers on the track right now. Beset by penalties.
And another one goes in the box. Only one on the track right now for London.
She's going to sit down because Ina Flash is standing.
That's the worst situation possible.
Yeah.
There's already a blocker standing, which means she wasn't waved off from the box. And still, London with only one blocker out there.
This is like not the last 10 minutes of joy for London here.
Yeah. And last Ina Flash out of the box to try and help.
Nope.
Not in time, as she basically reached the pack right as Clay broke it.
And here comes Vagabond out of the box. Jammer for London.
It's like they had given her about 45 seconds left on that penalty. And she passes the star.
To Poison.
So Clitty now is going to try and lap again. Here we see Lady Kaboom is the last line to beat and is beaten by Poison Arrow.
Oh, CC calls it off, though. I guess that was considered a first pass for Poison anyway, so.
Yeah. So that's a 7-0 for Charm City, and they break over the 100-point mark. Oh, sorry, maybe they already were there.
Yeah.
They were 107, okay. So, new score, 107 for Charm.
Isn't that another drink when somebody breaks the 100?
Yes, indeed.
Come on, people. Keep up. Okay, we got jammers on the track now. Okay. We're back.
Right.
Kamikaze Kitten jamming for London and Crowella. Oh, another timeout. Referee timeout, I believe.
Looks like they're coming over to figure something out in the penalty box here. Ducking the Disorderly head ref, talking to Ballistic Whistle. Eric the ref making hand signals to Mr. Wilson. Mr. Wilson making hand signals to Eric the ref. Ducking disorderly, making some hand signals back.
Where is Eric the ref from?
Actually, I'm not sure. I don't think I've personally met him through this.
Okay.
He's a number of jam refs. The other jam ref is Noel Pointer ref from Montreal. Eric is from Steel City.
There we go.
From Pittsburgh. And the jam does not begin. There's the whistle there. Here we go. All right. You can see the timer raising his hand, and there we go. Jam is off. Dolly Rocket, Joy Collision, Terrorizer, and I Am Pain in the pack for Charm City.
Stephanie Maney knocking Cruella to the inside. She's back up quickly. Stephanie's got to let her go.
Not leading. Eric the ref waves her off. Not sure. Minor trip apparently being singled by Eric the ref.
Stephanie knocking Cruella to the inside again. Joy is there to help her out, though.
It was a good job by Stephanie to not be distracted by Joy in the first place, but after that.
Kamikaze went to the box. I didn't even see that.
Another power jam for Charm City.
Not going London's way the second half of this first period.
London tries to take control of the front. Joy Collision runs up and tries to separate them. And again, we were talking about this yesterday against Montreal. London doing a good job right now, pulling that front off, not letting any Charm blockers separate that clump.
Yeah.
But now London's going to run away.
Yeah.
And
slowing down again, though.
Excellent speed control now from London.
Notice they've got Stephanie in the back there. Here comes Dolly Rocket trying to pick her off.
Excellent clearing block from Dolly Rocket right there is going to free Cruella DeVille. Basically, she moved. I think that was Stephanie.
Stephanie was looking the other way. Didn't even see her.
Just enough space for Cruella to pass the other two as well. That's extremely good offensive play right there.
They're going to try it again.
And here comes a jailbreak from London out of the box.
Finally, another blocker and a jammer.
And now Joy Collision sees him.
Cammy goes down off the back of Joy Collision there.
Cruella adding some more points here. One to beat was the Bexorcist, but the Bexorcist falls down. And those have been calling her on skating intentionally out of bounds.
Now it's Power Jam London. Cruella going to the box. That's it, though.
I think some of the crowd is booing the call. I think when she's being called for a skating intentionally out of bounds, Virginia Slim is asking for a timeout here. It was unclear whether that was possibly a fourth minor, because that call would have made sense if it was a fourth minor, but I'm not sure.
Timeout Charm.
It would have been major.
It's the half of timeouts.
It's now 120 for Charm, 25 for London. So
London has not scored in 10 minutes?
Yeah, I'm trying to find out where their last points were there.
The box is really loving London right now, and that is definitely having an effect.
Yeah.
Because, they're not used to playing a team like Charm, and when they've got only two blockers on the track, just not much they can execute against a strong Charm squad. But we got 4 blockers now against 3 for Charm. Looks like we got Grievous Bodily Charm pivoting, Poison Arrow, Stephanie Maney. And then Jet, London taking a knee. Waiting for the jam to start. Zamboni Tony, Just Carol, and somebody else for Charm. I think that's Reckless Endangerment.
No, it's
no.
Holly is the pivot.
Oh, right. Oh, there we go.
So London definitely wants to get as much out of his power as possible. Let's see how Charm chooses to organize their pack based on this knee, because they'll probably want to take the front and then not split the pack. There's the rider right now talking to bench coach of London, Melissa Gristle, along with Virginia Slim.
Again with the gestures.
I'm trying to check the boutcast to see what this Charm run has been, but can't. And the last score we had for both was Charm 50, London 21 with about 20 minutes left. So after that, London scored 4 more. Meanwhile, Charm City scored 70 more. So it's about a 70-4 run.
Wow. Still the first half? My lord, it's been the longest first half ever. This could be a really high-scoring game by the end for Charm. Yeah. If it keeps going like this. Referees, you are eating into my lunch break. I gotta go feed a baby, get some food, and get back here.
It's a pretty friendly baby. We went for a walk with the baby all over London on
That's
Friday.
right, yes. DNN tried to steal my baby. That's all I'm saying. It might have been mercy, maybe not justice. I'd like to give a shout out to Miss Defiant from Angel City, who I'm pretty sure is sleeping right now. Thank you.
I'll give a shout out to my manic attack who's back in Chicago, who gave me heart attacks by barely winning their game yesterday. So thank you for actually winning it, as requested. That was nice of you. Actually, later today, the Windy City All-Stars will play a game against the Bruce City. It's a closed game, but it is a no minors beta. So good luck, Windy City.
Ooh.
Let me know how that goes. I'm curious.
Yes.
It is the first of 6 of, if you've been looking at the end recently, we posted an article on Friday. The WFTDA is testing out a new potential rule set in which the concept of minor penalties is removed. So everything that was a minor would either be called a no impact or increased to a major. We'll definitely see some interesting games because of that. If you are in the USA and happen to go to East Coast Extravaganza, there'll be the only 3 public games with the no minors beta testing will be held there. One of them, which will be my current team, Windy City, against this team right here, Charmson.
Could have a little fun with Joy Division. Well, this timeout has been 4 minutes, but we are now going. London takes a knee.
Ballistic Whistle wanted a quicker no pack call. Apparently, half a second was too long for him. The pack might split here, though, and there's Pepe Refu call split pack, and they're going to see Jessica Carroll's being sent to the box as she hit in an open situation. That would work out for them.
Oh, Vagabond's through.
Carella's still stuck in the box, and now it's London's chance to try and get some points here. And
looks like they've got Rosie the Rioters. Oh!
And
Vagabond trips right over her. Not Rosie's fault.
Or
oh, yes, it is. She is being sent out for tripping.
So London's first point since about the 17 minutes left mark. A 13-minute drought is a race for London here.
Audience getting loud. Oh, an apex jump from Vagabond. Another 5-pointer.
Beautiful move there. Holly Go Hardly's foot was just a little bit too far off that line, and now London has the pack advantage. 4-2. Goes around the outside, stays in bounds.
London throwing a little slow game on Charm. Oh, a star pass to Holly Go Hardly as Cruella comes out.
Virginia Slim, one of the track cut on that last pass, is not going to get it. Here comes Vagabond looking for 15-0 possible.
There she goes again.
There it is. Big jam for London here with still 35 seconds left. Holly Go Hardly is the new jammer for Charm. Vagabond's going to try to make it a 20-0 jam here. And then Jets sees Holly, knocks her to the outside. Vagabond now stuck behind the big wall.
It looks like she's going to get it.
And Holly in the box. The power jam continues for London.
Jess Carroll's probably going to get a 20-foot call in a second here.
And there it is.
Yep.
Pepe Refu puts up the 20-foot or the 20-foot out of play just in time. So I think it's going to be a 4-point pass. 19-0 jam for London. This crowd is loving that. Ballistic Whistle gives her a big hand, lifts her up. And don't forget, Holly Go Hardly went to the box during that, so London will still be on power jam when this next jam starts.
That just lit a fire under that team. Now Kamikaze Kitten gonna have her turn. Power jam starting for London here. Raw Heidi, Ina Flash, and Skyrocket gonna try and capture somebody. Not gonna work.
Trying to say doing a much better job of jumping off that line that time. And once again, the pack splits, but the teams have to reform immediately, which they do. Holly Go Hardly.
They got one.
Holly Go Hardly. I thought she picked up the camera, so she had not inside. Oh, and a nice hit there from Ina Flash.
Oh, Kim!
Dave bounds around Dollar Rocket. This crowd is going nuts right now. Lead jammer, Kamikaze Kitten. And coming for her first points here.
Right around the outside. Just got to get past a couple more charm blockers there. Only a couple more.
And they pulled a 20 feet there. I think they had the trap there, but...
Yeah, but they managed to slow her down and suck it back to the pack there. Oh, and here comes the charm jammer. Nobody noticed Holly coming out of the box there.
It set really well for Holly as the pack was right in front of her penalty box.
Cammy's going to call that. I'll take it.
So London's rally will continue, though, as they add a few more points to that score. Getting the full 5 there. So now 120 for Charm City, 54 for London. It's about a minute and a half left in the first half here.
Well, it's a good way to go into the halftime for London, I suppose.
Absolutely.
Crowd's pretty excited. got a little slow there with all those timeouts and everything.
That was definitely a quick injection.
Vagabond having another go.
As the jam starts, there's a 120 left in the half.
And oh shit, taking another. Oh, Vagabond knocked to the inside.
Looks like that was I Am Pain, man, to get the hit right at the very end there.
20-foot calls on London.
Lead jammer goes to oh shit.
Vagabond pushing her way past Just Carol on the inside there.
However, Ochit coming for her first points off the box is Just Carol.
Just Carol, yep, off to the box. London, 4 pink shirts in the front of the pack. Going to try that trick again.
And only 2 blockers out there for Charm, so this situation favors Charm in lead jammer status, but not in the pack status. I Am Pain trying to tell Ochit to get outside. They're going to try and pick one London blocker off here.
Looks like she might have got a point there. 2. She got her hips past Poison and Steph.
Ballistic Whistle is not feeling that call.
No.
He goes to the inside, talk it over. I believe that unless someone calls timeout, and they just did, so referee timeout will stop the clock before time expires, so we will see one more jam in this half.
Ooh, I'm feeling pumped now. This game just got exciting.
122 for Charm City, 54 for London, as looks like Ballistic in the infield talking it over. He insouciantly waves his hair out of his eyes and gives the referees a soulful look as they discuss what has happened. 21 seconds on the stop clock right here.
Duncan Disorderly, Eric the Ref, and Peppy Refu having a little chit-chat in the referee circle. And here comes Duncan to let the bench managers know what's what.
You can probably see on your, you could see on your screen right there that we have one NSL in the infield wearing a panda hat required by the new WFTD rule set. Panda hats increasing popularity every day, and I can't complain with that. You see London and Jericho, they're having a noogie battle.
All sorts of touching going on. Is that legal?
Clitty bang bang on the jammer line by herself right now. It's like, but she will have Kitten jamming against her, but Kitten as a captain is currently talking over with Duncan Torrey, the head rep. It seems like Duncan Torrey has had a lot to talk about with the captains in this game.
We are going to have Rosie the Rioter and Joy Collision in the pack for Charm, with the Bexorcist, Ina Flash, Raw Heidi, and Skyrocket holding down the pack for London.
Just Carol and Dolly Rocket still boxed for Charm.
Slim and Ballistic standing. Jammers are like, come on.
3-1-2 roller skate.
Yeah, I'm getting cold. It's always a slight anticlimax when there's a huge timeout before the last jam of the period.
We were talking about yesterday. The games will always go slower when the bench coaches are both referees.
Yeah.
Ballistic Whistle used to be head ref for London, and Nina Slim used to be a ref for Charm City. So they definitely know how to complain. And we're going to get started here after about a 3-minute timeout.
There we go. Charm off the line quickly because London took a knee.
City going right to jammer defense, probably smart as Charm City's facing a 4-2 blocking advantage, but loses track of her.
Kitten yelling at her blockers.
And Clitty staying on jammer defense. getting almost out.
Dolly Rocket out of the box.
And now 1 to beat. I'm sorry. Now 3 to beat suddenly. Really quick replacement there by Charm City.
Joy Collision knocking Cammy to the outside. Bexus is holding back CC Bang Bang at the back of the pack, though. Not for long.
Both Jammers having a tough time here. Now Clitty trying to get past her own
Oh,
wall.
she does.
At the inside, and she is called lead jammer. Period time has expired, so this will be the last jammer of the half no matter what. Kamikaze Kitten in danger of being lapped here as CC Bang Bang is pulling up, entering scoring position.
Got to get past Dolly Rocket. Knocked to the inside. Rawhide just the last blocker. CC gets past her. 5 points for CC Bang Bang.
So keep it going. The Bexer assist goes to the box.
Kitty's still stuck at the back.
Behind
Sorry,
this
Kitten.
And
Oh, there
up
goes
the
CC.
inside, unseen
Nobody's
so
seeing.
far, and just keeps going. 10 points, Charm City. Still 40 seconds left in this jam. Kitten's still looking for a way through this pack. Dolly Rocket puts her down again.
Pink blocker's not seeing CC again. There she goes. Oh, nope. Skyrocker caught her on an inside block there. Rawhide and Ina trying to. Yep, she's going to call it.
So, Charm City does get the momentum back at the end of that, but the London does get a bit of a shot there in the last two, the second to last jams there.
Yep.
Now, the final first half score is 134 for Charm, 54 for London. Ironically, I think this is the exact margin at the end of Montreal. Montreal beat them by 80 right now, Charm City leading by 80 at halftime. We're going to throw it to Sweet Hurt for an interview with somebody.
Somebody fabulous.
There's a lot of learning.
Okay.
We're gonna try and get the unicorn girl and have an interview with her.
We're going to do some interviews.
Well,
right
while I
here.
wait for Sweet to pick somebody up for the interview here, I want to once again give our sincere thanks to Fast Girl Skates, the very first brick and mortar order store, offering the best in clothing, skates, and gear. You cannot get to the Seattle store, which you probably can't if you live in the UK. Check out their store at fastgirlskates.com. Also, the antique skate boots made in the USA to the exact specifications and requirements necessary for today's modern roller derby skaters. And they're
Grab
so
some
pretty, too.
LRG.
And finally, Adam Wheels. Adam Wheels'
Grab
first
some
official hybrid
LRG.
wheel is here. No matter what floor you skate on, the Poisons will grip anywhere. Available now in slim width and with aluminum alloy hubs. Once again, for just joining us, my name is Justice Feelgood Marshall here with Bet Noir. It's halftime of Charm City versus London. And we're going to take it to Sweet Hurt. We're going to talk to the Vagabond.
Okay, so I got a little LRG girl here, London Rollergirls, and this is Vagabond. Not Adder. So how do you feel about this game?
We're playing really well, and I'm so proud of my team. It's all coming together. So, yeah, I'm chuffed.
Did you think like Charm City is harder or easier to play?
Well, I mean, we never want to underestimate the opponent. We knew going in there that Charm City would be really difficult, but I think we're doing exceptionally well for for our standards. So I'm really happy with that. We're excelling ourselves, even if the score doesn't reflect it.
No, I think
happy,
I really think you guys are doing an amazing job. You guys are looking awesome out there, and it must be really exciting to have this in London.
It is really exciting. We usually see Derby just on DNN, so to actually have it on our home turf is just brilliant. We can actually see people's numbers and know who players are, so it's great. It's really good.
Okay, well, I'm gonna let you go back for halftime, but
Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah. Awesome.
Nice meeting you too. Okay, we're looking for that unicorn girl. I don't know where she is, but she might show up. So.
All right, while we wait for the unicorn girl.
She's very cute.
Oh wait, I think we have found the unicorn girl. And Sweet Hurt seems to be pointing eagerly at somebody. Oh, it's an actual unicorn girl. Okay, that makes a lot of sense to me now.
Oh, actually,
we're
I
getting
think that's a
mini
Pegasus.
British unicorn.
We have a really special guest today. Do you like being here? It's fun, huh? You want to speak, honey? So, we really, really like your unicorn outfit. We think it's the coolest. Do you want to do a little dance with us? Do you want to show us the unicorn dance? Yeah? Let's do it.
It'd be even cooler. Neil's got some little skates at home. If she had little skates, then that would be awesome, wouldn't it? You show them your unicorn, they'll run around your unicorn dance. Is that so lazy? Go fly like a unicorn. I can't do it.
A little shy unicorn today, but how amazing is this?
Vienna now with more unicorns. So we're going to take a short break here. It's about 10 minutes to the next half. Currently, the score is 134 for Charm City, 54 for London. You're watching viewer-supported and volunteer-powered DerbiesNetwork.com.
Oh well,